What, biker wanna come to my block, yeah? Where they at though? Where's the bikers at then? What, biker wanna come to my block? You wanna come to my block? Yeah? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What is up, bro? What is up? What is up? What is up? What's up? What's up? Come back! Come back! Come back! Come back!
Am I on? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Round two. Good sound. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Good evening, good evening, good evening. It was the simplest little thing. Honestly, I do apologize about that. Hey, from Drunken Wizard all the way over there on the YouTube. Oi, oi, Ridders. How you doing, mate? Round two. Yeah. Good evening, Damien. How you doing, pal? At least we have sounds. Well done, dude. Abs, a big hello to you. Hello, Simon. Thank you so much. Yay, we can hear you. Fantastic. Yay, we fixed it. We fixed it. We fixed it. It's amazing what happens when you press one little button, isn't it? Excuse the hat. I do apologize. I asked Mrs. Biker to get me a Christmas hat for the live, and she got me one with pigtails. I think I've abused her in some kind of way, and she hasn't kind of told me about it yet, but I will find out. Yeah, I was like, oh, cheers. 5 minutes before the bloody live. Oh, thank you very much, John. Brilliant. Everybody can hear me now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I thought it was a Facebook. I thought this was Facebook. Be right back. Oh, no, this is, we're on YouTube as well. Oh, here we go. No, I have no sound. I'm going to try coming again. Okay. Oh, no, the sound issue. The sound. Turn the bottom on and you're looking good. Thank you very much, Roadman Casper. Thank you very much. Shane, there's no vid. There was a video. I just played the vid. Thanks for all the bikes all over the years. Thank you so much. Thank you. Simon. Good evening from Morgamel. Hello, Morgamel. How are you doing? Hope everyone's doing okay. Dan Fowler, how you doing, mate? How you doing? Let's get them all in. Evening, buddy. How are you? So, cracking on with this. I hope you enjoyed the video that we made the other day of the little rats getting spanked by the police. I did enjoy making that one. I put it up on Facebook. I put it up on YouTube and a few other places. If you can share that around. Oh, this is slipping down. If you can share that around, that would be great. I really will appreciate it. It just spreads the Christmas cheer. The story, we're going to have a little bit of a chat about the story on whether the police are going to back us up protecting our own property. Is this guy that got sent down for 10 years for chasing down a bike thief or two bike thieves and killing them, is he a hero or is he not? So I want to hear your views on that one tonight. And please, I can hear you. Thanks for pressing that little button. Thanks, Pam. Lauren. Hello, Lauren. How you doing? Good to see you and all the Kramer posse, all the Kramer clan. Another group of guys that are so close to my heart. Big Al, he's just the most amazing bloke. And he really does do a lot of stuff for Biker. One of the unsung heroes, but I'm going to try and get him on more often so he can be recognized a bit more. Hello from BikerBiker Southampton. Thank you, Roadman Casper. You have got a special live and a giveaway tomorrow. If you're interested in that, head over to the Southampton group and be a part of that. He's going to be giving away some pretty good stuff. Even I don't know what he's giving away. He's being so secretive about it, and yeah, to my frustration. Hello, Vicky, down over in Kent. She's part of the Kent team. Hope you and the Mrs. Biker are well. We are very well, very well. Haven't broken the news yet, but we are expecting a little one anytime soon in February. So we've been concentrating on that. So the pitter-patter of baby feet will be coming along soon. And we are all very excited in the BikerBiker household. Absolutely ecstatic. And it's fun watching Mrs. Biker try and pick up something I've dropped on the floor. It's not fun. It's not fun. Bless her heart. She's really struggling. What happened to Hammer Warrior? Does anybody know? I haven't got a clue. I'm not really into that kind of thing. So I don't know. Why are you asking me? I keep myself to myself, mate. Dan Fowler. Hey, Lauren. Hi. Oh yeah, let's rock on this. First things first. The tier system. So London is now tier 4. I haven't quite looked very much into it, but it means that we're going to be bringing things back in a little bit to kind of conform with the rulings. We don't want to get in trouble. Excuse me. I just had my dinner before I came in here, so I do apologize. We're in London at tier 4, and all the surrounding boroughs, they're on tier 4 as well. So this really makes a huge impact with Biker to how we're going to play our part in that, in still doing what we're doing is we've got to confirm that with the police. I'm just going to plug in. I've just realized that I didn't plug in my camera. So I'm just going to plug that in just so we can get a continuous charge so no more problems arise. There we go. I will update everybody on that. We will try our very best to continue what we're doing because, bike thieves are going to be out in absolute, droves to try and steal your bikes to make a bit of money for Christmas shopping. If you do go Christmas shopping, if you're not in a tier system and you're still able to go out Christmas shopping, please, for the love of God, don't leave your Christmas shopping in your car on display, and please don't walk about with your mobile phone. They will snatch that phone out of your hand quicker than anything, and I don't want you to lose all your memories. So please, the reason why they're stealing these mopeds is because they're using those mopeds to fund whatever they're funding. So let's starve them out of existence. Keep your mobile phones in your pocket when you're out. Don't leave your Christmas shopping out on display. If it says optional on or off, does that mean applying to take out rats on stolen bikes? If it says optional on or off, does that also apply to taking out rats on stolen bikes? I don't know, mate. This is the thing. I'm in the dark as much as you are. I'm trying to kind of learn as I go. So if we can go out, we will bloody go out. I'll tell you that now, because we're trying to help everybody as much as we can. The thing is, they were armed; they would get away with it. Maybe there was something wrong, but I would do the same. Yeah, I mean, going back to that topic, what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at a video. Okay, I'm going to bring you in, and we'll look at it together and go through the processes. So give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to do this now, and we'll look at the video. Okay, no, I haven't got it here at the moment. Let me get that window up for a second. So yeah, I mean, it's just one of those bloody things, I mean, you do things. You see somebody nicking your bike, right? And your first instinct is to get in your car, especially if you see it riding away. Your first instinct in your car to jump in your car and try and stop them. And I guess this was that guy's first instinct, was to run after him. I don't think he intended to kill him. I think he just intended to chase them. Hopefully that they would get off their bikes and then take it from there. He would have his bike. Nobody got hurt. They would do a runner, etc., etc. But I think the anger got the better of him on this one. Oh, thank you very much, Ian. Yeah, I think the anger got the better of him. And yeah, I have all the bikes you didn't find, you duckhead. Dylan, you somebody educate this kid. This is the kids of the future. I'm telling you, can't even spell. Dylan Thompson, bike thief. Yeah, we've got him. We've locked him. This is why we do it. Oh, and I'm not even gonna I'll invite your house and take your oh god. If we can ban this guy, that would be amazing. But keep on doing it, Dylan. We've got your profile and we're checking you out right now and your family. So we're going to have a look there. I believe he's active bike thief. Yeah, of course he is, Dylan. The guy didn't go out looking for trouble. Trouble came to him. Exactly, TR. Exactly. He got carried away, but the sentence is far too harsh, especially when you think about that. I can't remember his name. I think it was PC Andrews. He got dragged by a couple of bike thieves and subsequently passed away through it. And they were laughing throughout the whole trial system. And they only got 13 years. 13 years. This guy gets 10 years. And at the end of the day, I don't think that's proportionate at all. If we keep our bikes all locked up, make it harder for them to nick. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Manslaughter isn't the answer. No, I know some people just get way ahead of themselves. The green mist comes. That's your bike. That's something that you've worked hard for. Believe me, I've been there 3 times. It's just, you know, it's just one of those things where are you going to actually go that extra millimeter to cause harm or death? You know, everybody's different. I mean, I know when we're out on our patrols and we do find a bike, you know, we have to back off. In the early days, we did used to follow, but we got warned about that, so we've corrected it, and we don't do that anymore. And that's a strict rule with us. He couldn't even nick a sweet, sat in a baby pram. Oh, Dylan, biker looks better than when my name comes up as I have Baby Yoda. It's so cute. Oh, well done, Tim. Oh God, somebody ban this. Mrs. Biker, can you ban this guy? Can you ban this little runt? This little runt of the litter, this guy right here. This little runt of the litter here, look. The one with one ear lower than the other. This one here, look. The one that's still in secondary school is on Christmas. Santa is not going to give you any good presents. I'm telling you. Melly, I think the guy was just trying to do what he thought was right at the time. He didn't intend to kill them and acted in the heat of the moment. Also, there's a big factor in this as well that I think a lot of people have kind of, you know, kind of skipped over. The guy was from Romania, and maybe things are a little different in Romania regards to bike thieves as they are to the UK. Maybe, just maybe, in Romania they take matters into their own hands a lot harshly than they do in the UK. You know, it's just one of those things. Daniel Nash, how you doing, Doctor? Hey, Mr. Biker. Hey, Mrs. Biker. Hello, Dan. How you doing, mate? Agree. Melly, 100%. Yeah, I think we all agree with you. I don't think he intended to go out and kill the guy. I think, you know, for all we know, the kid may have slammed on his brakes to try and stop him, and he just rammed into the back of him. I don't know. Let's try this again. Let's go and have a look and see and have a look at the video. Crampton, let's have a look. Let me have a look at this one. Boom. Okay. So, as you can see here, we're on the BikerBiker channel. And we don't need sound for this. So, I'm just going to mute that here. And then, right. So, we've got it here. We've got the CCTV footage. He's really on it. He is proper on it. Look, he's going after him, and he's very angry. Very angry. This could be any one of us. I'm telling you. Let's go down there. What bike alarm would you recommend? Bike alarm. I don't really. I mean, bike alarms are so far and few between now. You can get all sorts of good, you know, good alarms. Meta alarm's a good bike alarm. Go and check those guys out. They're really good. I used to have a Meta alarm on my bike. Yeah, going back, look, this is the part where he's kind of screwed himself, because although he's angry, he's all over the place. You see the kids are there, they're going around the roundabout. He's literally, you know, cut the roundabout, going around wrong way, the wrong lane. As you can see, the impact's coming up very soon. And I think that's just about it right there. So, I mean, honestly, yeah, stealing from other Romanian is like a death wish. I know a few Romanian lads, and they take no prisoners. 100%. See, you know, they don't mess about over there. And hello, Del Boy Dibber. If you haven't seen him before, get on his YouTube channel. It's absolutely brilliant. He usually does it on a Sunday. And my heart goes out to you, Dibs. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, mate. It's a real pleasure. Tim, or he's had bikes stolen before, and he's called the police, and they just gave a crime number. And did not work into the bike no updates. I felt like the police didn't do their job properly. There's a lot of that going around where people think that the police are not doing their job properly, or they're not taking their bike theft seriously. A disorderly punk says he kept crossing lanes, which certainly didn't look good for him. Exactly, you know. So in a way, he's kind of screwed himself with this. But well done to the police for getting all this CCTV together. The kid who's riding the bike, and this is the real shame, because he's a competent rider. If you look at him, I'm not defending him in any way, but you know, he is a competent rider. He knows how to handle that bike, especially with a pillion. So, I mean, he could have used those skills for better practice, and this is the real bloody shame of it. I'm surprised he didn't get found guilty for murder, ramming a bike at that speed, then leaving them to die on the road. He intended to kill them. He certainly was going for it, mate. I can tell you that now. Police are generally pointless for bike theft, at least up north, anyhow. Yeah. Well, a lot of people feel the same. Let's bring this back here. Yeah, so you can see the CCTV footage. The guy was really rampant there. He really wanted to stop these people from stealing his bike, which is something that I think we all would have done to some degree, or would have thought about doing, or have thought about doing. But believe me, like I said in the intro of the video, when I put that video up this morning, we all have these ideas of what we would do to bike thieves. Don't get me wrong. They've stolen our property. They steal our stuff that we work hard for. It is disgusting the way that they feel that they can just pick up anything that they like willy-nilly and take whatever they want and be damned anybody else with no consequences. Mate, that makes me so angry. That makes me furious, and I don't think you can take me seriously with these things on. But honestly, it makes me furious, and this is why I do what I do, and this is why all the volunteers, that they do what they do. You know, we try and stop it. We try and stop it from the source. We try and stop it there and then. You know, before it even gets to that point, as much as we can. We're very under budget. We don't have. We don't have many resources, but the resources that we do have, we try and use to the fullest. Harry James Clark, anyone recommend a decent garage? My bike seems not to be firing as it should. It feels like the throttle is sticking. Any ideas? FZ6 2005. Cheers, all you need. Cheers, all need it for work, causing me so much a nightmare. If you know how to fix this bike, give him a PM. I'm sure he'll be most thankful. Does look like he was acting in the heat of the moment and in anger. You don't always think straight when you're in that kind of situation. No, green mist, Melly. It's absolutely crazy what can happen when you're that angry. When somebody's stealing your bike, it does make you that angry. It still makes me angry thinking about all three of my bikes. My Jix has been nicked. What is this about? Jammers for trackers. Only heard about it yesterday. There's a few on Wish, isn't there? And Alibaba. If you go check out those places, you can pretty much have a look. I'm not sure if they work or not. I haven't actually seen one up close. And if somebody has got one, I'm gagging to have a look at it to see if it does work. So if you do have a jammer, yeah, show some photos, share it. I want to have a look. I want to see what these things are all about. Send me a PM, maybe possible to help. Daniel Nash. Yes, send him a PM. He's a really good mechanic. They got what they deserved. Juan Carlos Arias. Hola. I guess you're from Spain or Brazil, one of the two, Mexico. A lot of people, like in other areas other than Britain, they take matters into their own hands, and they're not necessarily called vigilantes. They're just called victims of crime. There's a lot of victims of crime that will go out and protect their stuff no matter what. In America, they have guns, they have firearms, and if you breach their property, you're going to get a cap in your ass, and you're going to get fired on. I think the police here are a bit too how can I put it without pissing anybody off, really? Our bollocks to it. The police are more worried lately about the criminal other than the victim, but I think there's a reason for that, because a lot of the criminal element, they're children. And there's the law and the rules are very strict on how we deal with children in a criminal world. It's very difficult. And I guess it all boils down to the CPS, which is the Criminal Prosecution Service. It shows that they can't find CCTV footage when they want to. Well, yeah, Dave. How you doing, Dave? Great to see you, pal. Great to see you on here. HG, how you doing, buddy? In Germany, the thieves will have 6 to 8 months arrest. The car driver, 7 to 15. They bloody go, mate. It's not just us. Let's get Ange Harrison. Hello, buddy. Thank you for your service. Hello from BikerBiker Manchester. Hello, Ange. How you doing, mate? Roadman Casper. What would have happened if it was a tactical contact from the police? Looks the same way. That's a bloody good question. What if that was actually a tactical, a tactical knockoff from the old Bill? I've just literally put a whole video full of it. Let's just see if there's anything different. Yeah, let's just go and have a look at that right now. let's get onto this video here for a second, and we'll share the audio on this one. Let's have a listen to this little ditty. Oh, you gotta love this, haven't you?
Snowflake, snowflake, Lilo, snowflake, Lilo, snowflake, falling from the sky. Snowflake, snowflake, Lilo, snowflake.
Check this one out.
Falling, 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 falling.
Even the biker had a go.
Falling, falling, falling on my head. Snowflake,
oh, you gotta love this video.
Lilo,
Look at these idiots.
Snowflake, Lilo, snowflake, falling from the sky. Snowflake, snowflake, Lilo, snowflake.
Oh, brilliant. Look at these guys, look. That's Spanish police.
Falling,
Don't give a monkeys.
Falling,
oh, I love that
bit. Falling on my nose.
There's been a snowflake on here tonight. A total melt. Good on, Vanessa.
Lilo, snowflake, Lilo, snowflake, falling from the sky. Snowflake, snowflake.
This is famous one, but I like this.
Lilo, snowflake, falling, 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 falling.
More snowflakes gonna get offended. This next one's a beaut. This is my favorite. Boom!
My head.
Look at this.
On my nose. Falling in my
oh, you love it. Oh, you gotta love it.
Snowflake, snowflake, Lilo, snowflake.
Look at that, look. Isn't that a heart warmer? And he's got the bike as well. Isn't that amazing? Oh, just absolutely brilliant. I love it. I absolutely love that video. Oh, Christ. Absolutely love that video. Yeah, so if you haven't already, go check that out. It's on YouTube. It's one of my favorites at the moment. Yeah, we can all watch this online. Yeah, exactly. It's just brilliant. I love it. I love it. The falling on my head part. Hello, Gary. How you doing, mate? Melly, Daniel saying, Melly Turbo, congratulations. You're among the lucky winners. I just got mine. Oh, what is this crap? Daniel, don't even entertain that. I don't even know why this guy's on here. I pissed myself laughing at the one pinned up against the fence. Oh, it was just, that's brilliant. That's some proper tactical work, that is. This guy is really doing my head in. He's after Vanessa, look. Daniel, oh, yeah, report him, Paul. Go and smack his head. The police need to do that more. Yes, they do. But is there any difference in that, what the police are doing, to what Matey did? I don't know. I want to hear your opinions on it. If they wouldn't have stolen that bike that day, they'd both be fine. Actions have consequences. And like Dibber said earlier, he said, there's different rules in Romania. The guy comes from Romania, and you don't mess about with those guys, all their property, yeah. Let me know what you think. Hello from Lewisham. How you doing? Hello, Giuliano. I know Lewisham very well in the dirty south. Lisa, of course there is. Yeah, 100%. Oh, Daniel, uncontrolled biker. Daniel, I love you. Awkward. Okay. Russell, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well, Mr. Biker and gang. Yeah, we're all doing very well. We're kind of wondering what to do on this tier 4. We're kind of, trying to figure out where we come in on this. Are we essential workers? Did we fall underneath that bracket? There's a few of us that are essential workers in our 9-to-5 jobs and our day jobs, our feet on the table jobs. That's what I call it. But the biker work, we're just trying to figure that out. So bear with us for a day or two. And sorry if we go a bit quiet on that front. Proze, if you know, you know. All right, okay. The last arson from the police was the same impact. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You could see he was in a detail. Yeah, exactly. Who is Daniel? A scam. I'm thinking of Daniel Nash, maybe. Active with a hot head, unfortunately. But again, I have no sympathy for the thieves, Juan. Honestly, I think not a lot of us have very much sympathy with the old bill, with the thieves. But I'm sorry, I'll definitely give him a shove. Yeah, I think we all would. Police wouldn't have left him for dead. That's from Rick. How you doing, Rick? How you doing, mate? That is the truth. Police would have kept him alive and then prosecuted him, I think. Let's go down these comments quickly. John Roberts, anyone who uses under 15s to commit crimes, theft, drug dealing should be done under Grooming Act. They are basically exploiting children. That's a bloody good point, mate. That is an amazing point. And it's something that a lot of people have thought about, I think. That if they use anyone under the age of 15, they should be done for grooming and have that put on their on their criminal record. Seriously. Jesus Christ. How many bikes can biker bike if a biker can bike bikes? Dude, you're giving me a headache. Let me just try this one again. This is the tongue twister for today. How many bikers wait, let me try this again. How many bikes can biker bike a bike if a biker can bike bikes? Did I get that right? It's a good job I'm not drinking tonight, because my plan was to have a Christmas drink with you all. That was my plan, to sit here, go through videos tonight, and have a few Baileys and a few snowballs and maybe a Jack Daniels, and let's just all get drunk together, because it's tier 4 tomorrow and we haven't got any work or anything like that. I think Mrs. Biker's blocking people at the moment. I can hear the laptop going nuts in the background. So class does nonsense. Jesus Christ, easy, Tiger. We all know that, but they're trained to hold their emotions. Here they are. Looks like he was not going to let him go. No, he was after him, Dwayne Dibley. Melly, I think the court was making an example of the guy, to be honest, to deter other members of the public doing the same or similar. Is it going to deter people? Let's see what happens, because people are getting pissed off. People are getting so pissed off about their bikes being nicked and the way the police are kind of handling that. They're taking things into their own hands. And can you blame them? Can you blame these people? Can you blame these victims who have worked hard? Maybe it's that they need to, go to work or whatever. During the pandemic, earlier in the year, there was people's bikes getting nicked out of the hospital. Dude, people are getting the ump. They're getting proper pissed off. If you hadn't stolen the bike, he'd still be alive. Yeah, he would. He would still be alive. 100%. Still going down these comments. It won't put me off. That's from Paul. That's from old Tallahassee. He don't give two monkeys, mate. There you go. We're just discussing this. Honest, I feel sorry for the thief's family, but live by the sword, die by the sword, 100%. Back home in Romania. Here we go. From Romania's perspective. How you doing, Bogdan? Back home in Romania, if they do this kind of things, stealing bikes, they have to pray for the police to catch them before the owner finds them. Good job, Biker, and happy holidays all in tier. Thank you very much for your perspective. And this is what I wanted. Confirmation of what I thought. In Romania, you steal somebody's bike, you better hope the police get to you first before the actual victim does, because it ain't going to be pretty, and it'll probably end up something like we've seen on that CCTV. Punk, are you called Russ? Okay, stick. Oh, I was going to spuck you in the face with that sticky stick. No, do not bring in the stick. No, it's a song. If you've seen it, the guys in the background, we've got a Zello channel that we chat on daily to sort out bike thefts, and Gizmo stuck in a song called Sticky Stick. I let you all in the joke, and it's winding me up. I hate it. So if you want to go and bloody download that, go for it. Just keep it away from me. I'm drinking and just on a little wind up. Newcastle Brown Ale. Ooh, Nuki Brown. My old aunt used to drink that many years ago. John Charles. I don't think anyone deserved to die, but unfortunately the man had been pushed to the edge and he snapped. They both have ended up victims, ruining many lives. Another perspective as well. you know, these kids do come from, the majority of them do come from good families, believe it or not. I don't know why they choose a path of stealing bikes. Maybe it's peer pressure, maybe it's something else. Maybe they're lazy. But some of these, you know, a lot of these kids, they come from good families, and when somebody loses their life, you know, they've got nans. It's not the nan's fault. It's not the mum's fault. Maybe the mum and dad should have been a little harder on them, but you can be as strict as you like, and the kid's going to rebel. It's one of those situations, you know. Everybody's different, so it does affect everybody around, you know, and plus, it's just one of those things that they just don't think about the effects of what they're doing. It ruins people's lives. Literally, stealing bikes ruins lives, and they don't give a monkey's ass at the time until you start ruining theirs. That's when they start noticing. You deserve it, mate. You guys have done a fantastic job this year. We have tried our very, very best, our level best this year. It's been difficult. It's been very difficult actually lately with the COVID and restrictions and stuff like that. Tier 4, yeah, I know it's going to get worse over Christmas. My neighbor's from Romania. He says fucking ram 'em. Sorry, am I over the watershed? Yeah, only just 9 o'clock. Okay, I'm over the watershed. Lauren, I'll have a Bailey's for you. Do you know what? I'm gonna have a bloody Bailey's as soon as this live's over. I'm having a Bailey's. Uncontrolled biker. Am I banned? I don't believe so. I really don't. Let's have a look here, Lisa. I would not feel guilty. I would not feel guilty for somebody taking stuff and they lose their life. See, people have different opinions on this. It's good to hear them. It really is. Act like a man, pay the crime like a man. Nabaz, how you doing? One of our all-time great followers there, and also moderator of the BikerBiker Bants, which you can find all sorts of silly stuff on there. So if you haven't checked it out already, go and have a look. And Nabaz does post up some funny shit. They never named the other bike thief who survived or said if he was prosecuted for the theft. No, they haven't. And we're quite interested in that. I mean, we're not going to display it or anything because that's not what we do. I don't like giving bike thieves airtime on BikerBiker. It's not what we're about. We're about just going out finding the bikes, and that's all we're after. We're not after the thieves. If we find any intelligence or we find anything, other than where a bike is, then we pass that straight on to the old bill. Call me a grass and ain't giving monkey's ass. What's Dwayne saying? The Cov need to listen to the bikers. I think that he's talking about the government. Yeah, they do need to listen to us. Watershed, Nabaz. No, it's past 9 o'clock. Everything's fine. Michael, another guy up in SDR. If the police caught and courts gave good sentences, he would be alive. He would be alive. I've kind of translated that. I know what he's saying. They need harsher penalties. And they need to bring back Borstal. This is what I think. This is my personal opinion. I think they need to bring back Borstal like they did in the 70s and 80s. I think at the end of the day, that was a real wake-up call, being in Borstal from the age of 13 up to, I think it was 17, if I remember correctly. It was absolutely, a rule of life. If you ever seen the movie Scum, go check it out. It's a real classic. Check it out. I'm going to write you on COD later. How do you know about my Call of Duty escapades? That's what I do on my downtime. I hate the sticks on stuff with weirdos. As I said, you don't see them taking bikes off of bike clubs. No, you don't. If they did, I think that they would regret it straight away. I don't know too much about bike clubs, but I know enough to stay away from that kind of thing. People are very pissed off with it, and I completely agree with them on that. Police don't seem to do much, if anything, so to stop the little shits. And when they do, the CPS let them off. So I really don't blame people for being angry and wanting to do something about it. Melly, always the voice of reason right there. David Medhurst, I wish manufacturers make bikes harder to take. When mine got stolen, I found out how it was done. Well, I put the wires in the frame, but yeah, kids show each other and it takes 5 minutes. It literally does take 5 minutes. I've if you haven't already, I put something up on the support section. It's a great little device, and it's something that we pulled off a bike. It will start a bike, any bike pre 2010. I put a picture of it on the supporters section. If you're interested in looking at it, go join up. £3.50 at 49 a month, and it supports us wholeheartedly throughout everything that we do. That works for insurance and petrol, diesel, sorry, and other bits and pieces. So, but I put it on there, and it's it's an easy bit of kit. It's like a ignition plug wired around. It's brilliant. It's amazing, and it's amazing how they figured that out. It really is good. We've also got a switch that I need to put up there. It's a great little switch we found on a T-Max. I need to kind of display that one and show you what's going on. Absolutely not. These thieves and gangs need justice either by the owner's hands or the others. At BikerBiker, keep up the great work, and you and your team are awesome. Have a very good Christmas, John Roberts. Thank you so much. We are doing the best that we can do with what we've got, and we've always done that. This time last year, we were what 30,000 followers, I think we were. Now we're 165,000 followers. That is a huge jump, and I want to thank every single one of you guys for following us. It means a lot. It really does. It means a hell of a lot. So what's the stick song? Seriously, dude, get on YouTube and have a look at it. I'm not going to play it on here. I hate it. I hate it. No, I'm not a gamer. Okay. These comments are coming in thick and fast, and I'm finding it hard to kind of keep up. Simon Weaver, hello, mate. Oi, oi, Savaloy. I've got a cunning plan. Going to hire the A team to beat the COVID pandemic. Joking aside. Hope everyone is well and keeping safe. Yeah, we're well, and we are keeping safe. As best as we can, you know, and we're trying to do the social distancing. Wash your hands, wash your face, wash your bloody elbows, wash your ass, and stay apart from everybody. That's pretty much what you can do, isn't it, lately? Your government is stealing your liberty, and you're concerned about your bicycle. It's not a bicycle. The Salt Lakers, it's not a bicycle. It's a bloody motorbike we're worried about. You work hard to get your bike. This is from Paul again. You work hard to get a bike, and then it's stolen. Then you have to pray the insurance will pay out, but then they will only pay out a percentage, which will leave you out of pocket, possibly losing your job, then affecting your bank balance. Then you can start to have the mental health problems and the ultimate giving up on life. That is very, very true. It's a huge sequence of events just from having your bike stolen. People take it very badly, and especially when we're lucky to have a job around here these days. No matter where you're from in the world, you're lucky to have a bloody job during the pandemic. A lot of people are going to food banks right now, and they don't know how they're going to get money to pay for their children's Christmas. That's the bottom line of it. And you've got little bastards that were on here earlier shouting his mouth off, saying he's going to take this and take that and blah 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 blah. I hate them. If I'm going to be completely honest with you, I hate bike thieves. I would rather take from a bike thief than anybody else. That's the only person I would take from is a bike thief, and I give no PUCKS. I'm trying to keep it clean here, guys, because I'm getting a bit angry here. There's no fucks given when I take from there, and that's from the whole team as well. We don't care. We'll take from them, and we'll do it again and again and again and again and again until we succeed. Roadman Casper, get alarms, change trackers. Let's stop them from taking our bikes. 100%, mate. I can't agree more. Bogdan. Again, in Romania, if you steal a bike, I know it sounds hard, but you're going to have all your fingers smashed with a brick, so you can't drive anymore and handle a bike in your life. But the court is going to give you easy 5 to 7 years, hard prison. And believe, prison there is very hard. Not here. It's a holiday hotel. I can believe that, mate. I can absolutely, genuinely believe that. So maybe we're giving the guy a little bit of a benefit of the doubt. We're not giving him the benefit of the doubt. He's from a culture where you go after these people and you deal justice your way. Don't know. Not making excuses, but, you know, I'm just trying to be a voice of reason here. Holly Marie Howes. Hello, guys. Hope you all stay safe. Hello, Holly. And thank you very much for joining us tonight. Fair play to you guys. Thank you very much. We do. That mic is huge. Yes, it is. It's a bloody good one. This is a Blue Yeti mic. I love it. And I hope you can hear me better now, because we had a bit of an issue before where Shane didn't press a bloody button. You guys have come so far. Look how well we're doing. More bikers are coming on the roads now. So many more thefts. And they do need to be punished so much more for stealing our bikes. We are going to absolutely do our very best again in 2021. It all depends on you. It depends on your intel. It depends on your follows. It depends on your shares. We need to be. I mean, we're already possibly the biggest anti-theft biking group in the world. And I'm not exaggerating that. We are huge now. We've got groups all over the UK. We've got groups in America. We're setting up groups in Canada, Australia, etc., etc. We are bloody massive, and we just need to get bigger. We need to be looking out for one another. That's basically what we do, and we don't do anything else other than bike theft. Bike theft is so paramount all over the world. It's happening everywhere. But we do have hearts, and we do get involved in other things, biking, which you can see on here from time to time. But mostly we're anti-theft, anti-motorcycle theft. I honestly believe that the person shouldn't have got any sentence at all. The issue is that there is a mum and dad that would be calling their kids lovely children. It's a joke. End of the day, if your kids are like that and they have got what's coming to them, nobody deserves to die, but you're right in saying live by the sword, die by the sword. You know what you're getting into, and you know exactly what the consequences may be when you steal a bike. There could be an absolute monster of a geezer ready to chase you, and ready to take your life for stealing his bike. It will happen. It's bound to happen. It's the luck of the draw for you if you're stealing a bike. Search using DuckDuckGo with the lad's name who died. You will find the original newspaper article which has the rider's name. Okay, it's on there. The moment the criminal commits an offense, they should lose their human right. And even if they get hurt by the victim should not be punished. They shouldn't be punished. It's the victim. He's a victim of crime. His property was being taken from him without any regard for him whatsoever. Name a number, boy. Exactly. I think we're talking about the Borstal thing. Name a number. I do honestly. I will not make it a secret. I think Borstal should come back, and that would certainly be a good start. Thing is, the times have changed so much. Yep, you've got the liberals out there who are saying pat them on the head and etc., etc. I'm not going to get into politics, but you do have some liberal thinking people who want to, do other things other than punish these kids. Criminals have more rights than victims. It does appear that way, pal. Break into my shed, face the consequences. This is from Matthew. I say, I won't be phoning the police for them. It will be ambulances. Strong words there, mate, from Mike, from Matthew, pardon me. He's don't break into his shed, guys. Borstal wouldn't work now. The young offenders are just as tough now, but again, hang ruled. Yeah. Well, I got a different opinion. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I've got a different opinion. Bring back the Borstals, bare minimum. None of this Nintendo, none of this PlayStation. You have a bed, 4 walls, and some hard graft. And if you don't like it, then don't get in trouble again. Do the takeoff bike clubs, but it's normal kept under the stand. Yep, it's usually kept on the low if something's going down. I can appreciate that. Tim, couldn't agree with you more, mate. Let's go through these comments. Did you put up a pic with a tracker thing that a mate had on his bike? I can't remember what you're going on about there, mate. Is there anything that we can like a petition to have the sentence reviewed or funding of some kind? I think there is a petition running around. I'm not sure. I think I saw that today. I'll get back to you on that one. I'll have a look. If you do want to, kind of, sign it, that's up to you. Personally, I'll just, I have my own thoughts on that. Disorderly Punk, the Quack KLE 500 was ridiculously easy to hotwire. My dad had one. And it meant disconnecting one bullet connector. Far too easy. They are far too easy. And I've got an opinion on that. I'm sure you've heard it in a few videos of mine that how kind of pissed off I am that bike manufacturers aren't taking bike theft very seriously. I have a very strong opinion of it, and I think it's I think it's disgusting that they haven't updated the bike security. It's just a steering lock. I think Honda have the HIS system. Suzuki have got another system, etc., etc. But they're all too bloody easy. They need to continuously think about how they can secure bikes. All the time with every new model that comes out, they need to up their game on bike security. So it's I think they don't do that because when a bike gets stolen, it's a sale of a new bike, etc., etc. And that's what gives me the amp a little bit. Michael, I was chasing the lad that took mine and he got away. A couple of days later, found out he crashed it and was in critical condition in hospital. He got what he deserved. Wow. Okay. Oi, oi, Savalai, Richard. How you doing, mate? Up there in SDR. Dan Fowler. Here's a thought. Why not buy a dummy bike? So when they manage to start it, the airbag and the seat goes off. I like that idea. I like that. Go check out our videos. He said he was put on when he was at work. Oh, right. Okay. Paul Pilford, BikerBiker can't do that, but I know two groups that are doing similar things. Okay. Rabina, how you doing? Long time no see. Have a great Christmas from Portland, Dorset. Praise to you too on Talk Radio. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Hope they get in touch and we can praise you back. The thieves can all go to shit in their hands and clap. I love that expression. I absolutely love that expression. If I catch them in my garden, I'm gonna go to jail. Yeah. Is Mr. Dinger still active? I don't know. I really don't know. I couldn't tell you. My Intel guy will know though. Point me in their direction. I want to watch this. By the way, if you've got any intelligence, anything that you want to report, this is the Intel number 07535 774 630. It will be answered by a lovely chap called Morgan. He will guide you through everything you need to give him. If you found a bike, reported it, etc., etc. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start taking the messages and putting this number on the messages, so it's like an introduction, so you can talk to people via WhatsApp and this, that, and the other. Shane's tour bike. I lost my R1 and fair play. Insurance paid out. AXA. Thanks. So I can get a new one. Yeah. Okay. Brilliant. AXA. Well done. Thanks for paying out for this. This lad. It's a good mic when it works. Oh, Alan. It was me. It wasn't the mic. It was me. It was the operator. Can't blame the product. Yeah, you need one of them air fresheners you found that look like the Biker Master. Hang on that mic. I have got one actually underneath the sink still. I might just hang that. It'll make me smell nice as well. Not the biggest, definitely the best. If you have been to any bike rallies in the UK over the last 5 years, there are so many thefts in the tent areas. Oh, Lisa, not since we've been going to these events, my love. I can tell you that now. We dominate these events. We will be doing events next year. We've already got 2 or 3 lined up. So if you are at a bike event, please keep an ear out for BikerBiker. And if we are there, come and say hello. We will have a tent there. We'll have the recovery van and everything in the recovery van. You can have a look to see where your money is going. Every donation that you've given us, every kind of subscription that you've given us, every T-shirt, every raffle, it's all gone back into the van, and you can see exactly how we're doing it, the equipment that we're using, and we've come such a long way in the last 2 years. It's been amazing. I'm so happy, and I'm so proud of everybody that's gone out there, past and present. Mine was stolen, insurance paid out, but you are penalized on premiums for the following 5 years. We don't need them in this world. Simples. I have another kind of on the insurance companies, another opinion. Not necessarily a nice one, but they just make it hard for us when we're trying to find bikes that have been paid out. But I think we've found a solution for that, but more to come on that in the next coming months. I just joined and volunteered in the Highlands of Scotland, and my torture method is to insert a plastic pipe in the arms, in the anus, then put a barbed wire down a pipe and withdraw the pipe. After that, vote as you wish. I let them sort it out themselves. I certainly hope you're not volunteering for biker. I really don't. You'll make my hair turn grey. You really will. Roadman custom, more police on motorbikes. Good call. Good call. It's like a sheep. They follow their mates. Yeah, they do. If he had stopped, this is from Mike, who's a really, really intelligent man. If he had stopped, called an ambulance, and given aid, his sentence might have reflected a moment of madness. I understand his rage, but he went too far. That's a very good comment, and one, it's food for thought there. If he had called an ambulance and tried to resuscitate the kid, maybe things would have been different. His sentence would have been linear. But where he comes from, you don't do that. You just go after the person. That's my bike. I'm going to go after you. Borstal, simple. Don't work. You don't eat, and you starve. Yeah. Paul, too much bubble wrap being used for these so-called children these days. Years ago, you knew if you got caught just doing a knock up ginger, you would have got a slap around the ear. Oh yeah, that was when you used to knock on a door and leg it. Yeah, many a night's entertainment on that. It's a bike and it's a boy. It's a bad job breaking into someone's garage to steal a car or a bike where I live. The police won't be called because most of us either own or know someone who owns lots of land and a backhoe. Yeah, see, it's a lottery, isn't it? 100%. It's a lottery on whose bike you're nicking. LJ, how you doing down there in Kent? At Sid Cup, I think it is. Yeah, you are. I got a dirt bike and it's a 125. I was born and bred in London, but since I moved to the countryside, I haven't worried as much of my bike getting stolen. But in London, my bike nearly got stolen. Yep, the big cities, your bike's going to get nicked a lot more than the countryside where you can tuck it away. You won't reduce the number of bikes being stolen unless the thieves fear the punishment for it. They know they'll get let off because there's no punishment, just court appearance. That's a good point. That's a bloody good point. Daniel Nash, let's make the idea that Dan Fowler has. We can do it, Shane. We can bloody do it. And let's do it. Oh, pardon me, I just did a little burp there. I just didn't want my dinner come out. I'm so sorry. Got assaulted in Holborn on my moped. They took the keys and ruined my tires because I fought back. It's in the pound right now, but I have a feeling I know who did it. Is it wise to report to you guys? Report it to the old Bill, mate. They're the ones that can really take action on that, and they can build the file up. If you want to send it to us, yeah, I mean, we'll use it. We'll definitely use it. I think Matthew King, I think maybe what you just said about dummy bikes, set them up, leave a bike in somewhere they are getting nicked, and have some lads nearby to grab them. We did that 2 years ago. What do you think? Do you think we should film it? Maybe do a live? Let me know what you reckon. Because we'll do it. We'll set up a bait bike for you. If that's the one thing that you want to see, we'll do it. Let me know your opinions on that. Let me know. There's your correction, Poison. Paul Puffer, please let me know that. I'd love to see that. Are you guys going to the Margate Meltdown? Yes, we are. We are going to the Margate Meltdown. Don't know if we're going to have a tent there at the moment. We are in discussions with the organizers, so we will be in contact with them very soon to suss out what's going on, because we don't know what's going on, but we've got 3 that we kind of we might be going to. Kevin Marshall, the Honda Hiss 2 was fitted as standard on my bike. When it was stolen by some very prolific son of a bitches in my area, they weren't able to hotwire or leak the fuel tank to set fire to it. While I know that more sophisticated thieves would be able to do stuff to get the bike going, it puts it out of the reach of the no skilled barrel or hotwire attacks. The kids that do it because there's a little risk of reprisal, and it's so easy. Bloody good post there, mate. Proper old school there, Jay. Del Boy Dibber. Yep, 100%. I love your thinking. I had my bike stolen and burnt 2 years ago, and fair play to MCE. They paid out. It was a Yamaha YZF R125. Oh, bloody brilliant. At least you got back on the road very quickly. James Taylor, Mr. and Mrs. Biker, try and have a Merry Christmas, and I hope to see you in the new year. Sending our love to you and the Biker crew. James, thank you so much. We really do appreciate it. It's a special time of year. It's going to be difficult for a lot of families. If we can help out with some, if a couple of kids that are struggling, and we can help out in any way, give us a little tinkle. We'll be glad to help. We've got the van out there if we're not recovering bikes. we can put it to good use elsewhere. And that's the bottom line. That's the real truth there. No kids should suffer this Christmas. Someone mentioned thefts from bike rallies. They tend to get spotted and pay heavily and dumped down the road. Yeah, I can attest to that. Somebody who owns a pig farm. You've been watching too much Snatch. Absolute peed off with the lockdown, but hey ho. Yeah, I get you. Michael Whitley, hey Del boy, nice to hear from you, mate. Many bikes in Israel. He's been out there. He's always on the travels, old Del boy. I do watch his videos in awe. One day, hopefully, I might be able to join you. Will you be at the Ink and Iron Rally next year? Oh, that's a new one on me. I hope so. I'll drop that one down and see if we can get a spot there. Let's just have a little 5-minute break just so I can have a quick fag and a cup of tea or something. I mean, a juice, because my throat's really, really at the moment. Give us 5 minutes and we will be right back. Okay. Stick with us. We still got more to come. Cheers, then. See you in 5. And we're back. Sorry, guys, about that, guys. I just needed a drink of water. My throat was getting so dry. Let's go to some of these comments there whilst I've been away. Okay, for the next part of this, we're going to watch a little thing together, and we're going to have some commentary on it. This is going to be the perspective from the rats, and let's see just exactly how they do their bits and pieces. Right, so here we go. Let's start the show off. Chrome tab. And this is from something I found on YouTube. It's not particularly new, but it's something that intrigued me. It's something that I wanted to watch. This is called the Moped Gangs of London UK Bike Life Repo Team Members. You can find it on YouTube. Go and check it out. And yeah, let's start this off, shall we? Let's get on this. Let's go there and let's start there. Oh Christ. Where am I? In fact, let me just stop that for a minute because I didn't do it right. Share screen. Let's share the audio on that so we can all hear it. Moped Gangs of London. And let's check this out. Right, so let's get some analysis on this.
My young boy. Aye.
So there's his bottle of Lambrini, look. I mean, the kids have got some skill there, you can see that. So I guess this guy, he's going to ask them a few questions, why they're doing what they're doing. Let's have a look here. You can see they've got their uniform on. Jacket, tracksuit bottoms, roof helmet. I hate the accent that they got. It's just not English, is it? It's not English. And there he goes, look, Snapchatting his bottle of Lambrini. Look at this kid. He's about 12. This one's about 14, I think.
So tell me, what's your views on why mopeds are being stolen and why is there so much media, so much attention being brought into moped crime?
Okay.
Obviously, because why people getting taken is because let me put it this way: if you leave it with no lock, it's gonna get taken. If you leave it with a lock, it's gonna get arm grinded off. Simple. It's like that. They take 2 seconds. If it's got no lock in it, you just break the steering lock. Fucking, you can hotwire it, or you can do an aggie thing. You just stop at the traffic light. Fucking get man off the bike. Simple,
Chat.
What, as simple as that?
I only got half
What
of what he
happens
was saying.
if man tries to fight back?
We've got protection on us.
We come, obviously, always roll 3 pets up, you get me? Always roll 3 pets up.
Acid in his face, thing like that,
Because you guys look like you're rolling deep.
Come on, bro.
This-
I'm not even on this bike, Tim. I'm on a traffic thing right now. I was on tag, innit? Obviously, man done a little bird 6 months. It's mine, innit? He's smart on the road.
And then what about when police tries to stop you? Or I'm sure you lot get police chases.
What the fuck are they gonna do, fam? We're blowing, fam. Side roads, hitting side roads. No one's gonna catch us. If you get away before the helicopter comes out, there's no way they're catching us, fam. Are you mad?
So you can get.
On a 300, fam. No way they're catching us.
What's a 300?
300 Vespa can be anything.
Oh, a 300. Oh, a 300cc. Okay. He's tried to spice it up a
They're
bit.
fast bikes.
He thinks a 300
And
is
what,
a
so
fast bike.
you've got a little bit of time to get away before the helicopter comes out. It's a madness.
If the helicopter comes out, it's sticky.
I know. TR,
You
this
have
is the
to-
funniest.
If you have to be a driver to get away if there's a helicopter there following you, fam.
Have any of you ever been chased?
Yeah.
Forest number one, you get forest, hit the forest, boom, you have to leave the bike, no option. If it's there when you come back, it's there, you get.
Right. So I'm
not
getting
the
out of
thing.
that he's going
If
to
there's fingerprints on the fucking
jump into the
the
woods,
handlebars or
leave the
whatever,
bike there running.
fucking you especially burn the bike, fam, because they're gonna get your DNA, you're gonna get shit on. That's why you wear
The
gloves.
DNA. Yeah, we will get it, mate.
And how much money can you make per ped getting a ped? How much money is there to
I'm
be
not gonna
made?
gas it up like 3 bills, 1 bill, depending on the bike. It's a 3 bill or 4 bills straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But these type of things are 125s, you get.
What, these are 125s.
Yeah.
Obviously, this thing here, sell it for 3 bills, a
This
nice
is what
bike.
I'm
And how did you get that back?
These are all hot wired still.
So they're hot wired, right? And I'm just going to pick up on a couple of points here. So you can see they've all got tinted visors. Yeah. They're balaclavas. Mate, he's got his bottle of piss. And they're all hot wired, he said. Now, a great way to check if you're just passing by one of these mopeds is this panel here. I don't know if you can see my mouse, but it's this panel here. Well, what they do is they rip out the panel. They join the two ignition wires together. It starts the bike, and then they pop the panel back on, easy as pie. So if you do see a little bit of disturbance on this panel, sometimes they have a little bit of tape on there. That's one to look out for, even if it hasn't been reported stolen yet. So other is there's the language they're using. I know that we used slang when I was a kid, but this is just unreadable. Their education is I don't think that there is any, to be completely honest with you, and that's not something to be proud of. As you can see, that these kids are literally from the ages of 13 to, I guess, 15, 16. They just don't give a monkeys, do they? They think that this is something that is honorable in some ways. Now, each one of these bikes here, they belong to somebody. Somebody paid for them. Somebody was, relying on them to get to work and do their job and etc. And they're acting really hard because they've managed to take a moped. What these guys don't understand is in the biking world, this guy, and I think there's another guy just behind him. They're riding bitch. So have you ever seen? I'm sorry, it's got to be said. Every time I see one of these kids twos up, I look at the back guy. I think you're riding bitch, man. I would never have ever have any of my friends see me riding bitch. But maybe things have changed. Maybe this guy likes riding bitch. I don't know.
What is it? Can you, like, for those who don't know, how do you hot wire a bike? What does that mean?
Hot wired, obviously.
touch 2 wires together, literally.
And the bike starts as simple as that.
The lights turn on, bike starts.
Have you ever gone to steal someone's bike and the person's come out?
Yeah.
Bro, I just came out of chase today.
Just now?
Yeah. Obviously, man tried to jump out on the back and that. Obviously, it was a 300. Obviously, the guy comes out running in the van and that, trying to run us over and that. You get, obviously, pavements, boom, traffic, gone.
And which
You
is
guys
what
got
we
away. It's easy as that. So
which is what we've just seen. The guy, he really went after these guys. He got 10 years for it. But these guys are acting hard because people are not chasing them. When they do get chased by a guy who comes from a country that you better run because the police better get to you before I get to you. There's severe consequences in that, and which these kids haven't they're lucky enough not to have been approached by. So
some would look at and say what you're doing is wrong, and some people would say that they feel that it's unfair what's happening. What's your views on that?
Obviously, I know it's a wrong thing to do, taking someone's bike, but we're gonna do it anyway. It's money in our pocket. Like,
Every man got to think for themselves, literally, fam.
if you want to be on a traffic thing, if you want to be on a bike thing, like, to do anything to make money. Like, you just have to be smart.
And it's a cold world, fuck it though, you get it?
Feds don't like us, I don't like feds, so they
with
will
the guys
suck
as
them
well,
up, fam.
So would you say it boils down to simply, it's not about taking bikes, it's not about hurting people's feelings, it's about trying to make money out here?
100%.
And would you say that if there was more opportunities that maybe you wouldn't be doing that?
Obviously, I got kicked out when I was a young youth. No one wants to help me, fam. I want to come out of the road soon, fam. I want to go fucking get a job or something like that, fam. I'm not trying to stay on the road forever, fam. It's dumb. Like, obviously, if you're making...
I've got to stop there for a minute because there's just Michael just made me laugh. He really did. Inside, I didn't want to portray it on microphone, but little boys steal bikes. They can't afford. Real men buy awesome bikes and get laid. That is an amazing comment. But I think it's the age, the day and age that we live in. I think honestly, we're in a day and age where these kids, they want everything now. They want everything straight away. Everything needs to be now. I think, with bikes, they just don't save up anymore. I saved up for about 5 months for my little RD 125 back in the day, my Fizzy 50. I saved up. It was hard. It was horrible. I had to walk everywhere. But by God, I worked hard and I tried to bloody fight. I tried to get enough money so I could buy my little shitter. And he was a little shitter, But these kids, they want it now. So they'll just take it without any repercussions whatsoever. Look at them. They're just, they're so blasé about it. They think they're in a film. They think they're in one of these gangster films and they think they're all big and bad. And it's just not the case. You look like dildos. You look like 6 little dildos right there. It's just, they just wind me up. We'll carry on with this.
Making money, trapping, or making money on bikes, be smart about it. Get your money, go in, save your money. Don't be spending on fucking shit coats that cost like £9.
So we're getting financial advice now from a scrote, from a little rat. We're getting financial advice. Oh, kid.
Fuck it, man.
How did you guys end up on the roads? How did you end up in that position in the first place? Who showed you about this road thing? You get me?
Obviously, back in the day, literally, I'll talk about ped now.
Back in the day, 3 months ago.
Back in the day, something minor happened. Minor step back, obviously. I went to buy a ped. Obviously, I got sucked in it. Bullshit.
He got what? Let me rewind that bit. Let me just see this.
Something minor happened. Minor step back, obviously. I went to buy a ped. Obviously, I got sucked in it.
He got sucked. He got sucked for a ped.
Bullshit, man. So the same day,
I'd
I
say
sucked my own thing to prove myself that I can do better. You get me? Obviously, from that day on, it's just been madness. You get the roads. Anyone can jump on the roads, fam. It's too much pressure, too much all of this. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's deceiving, fam. The roads are deceiving, I'm showing you.
The roads are deceiving.
Outside, the outside world see the roads as quick money, cool, drugs, all of that. You get, when you're actually involved, it's different, bro. You get me? It's bullshit, fam.
What's your bitch saying? What's he saying?
And that's a positive message for young people watching, because a lot of people would think, I want to be on this road, I want to make dough, I want to get this, and they don't understand the consequences.
This road thing don't even work for everyone.
So, for what I can get at the moment, look at these beady little eyes, look. They're trying to give kids a responsible perspective on being out on the road and don't do what they do because they're not going to earn that much money. If there's more of them out there, then there's, less bikes to steal and the less money they get. I think that's the kind of, flavor that I'm getting from this. But they're trying to sound grown up. They're trying to sound responsible. They're trying to sound like they're educated people when they're clearly not.
You gotta have the mentality to it. You have to be strong. Fam. You can't be thinking, if someone's trying to rob you, there's no way. Say someone calls me and says, yo, I want, say, an ounce or something like that. You try to rob me, there's no way if you put a shank to man, I'm gonna give you my fucking food. Are you mad? There's no way. I'm gonna fight you. You're gonna have to stab man up to get the food, fam. My mum's life.
On the roads, there's 3 ways you can go.
So he's talking about stabbing people up for a moped. This is where it gets a bit scary because these kids will run a knife through you. They think they're going to run a knife through you. Will they actually do it? I mean, it has been done. People have lost their lives over their bikes. So, just please be careful out there. But these kids will run a knife through you, and some of these knives are pretty bloody impressive, I'll tell you. So just be careful. This is the mentality that these kids from 13 to 15 to 16 years old, this is the mentality that they're having at the moment. And we've got to stop this 100%.
You either make it out, which is only a small percentage, you fucking end up in jail
or dead.
Or fucking dead. You get that real, fam.
That's real talk, and that's the reality for bear man out here. Bear man, it's not like 1 man, 10 man, 100 man. It's millions of man that are in that same
This is
predicament.
London, fam. London is a cursed city, bruv. Fam. Oh, you grow into this shit, fam. But you get used to it. You love it. You fall in love with the game. It's mad.
No, I can relate to that, bro.
Hello, James. How you doing, mate?
What needs to be done to change this, bro?
Change it. There's no way, fam. If you leave your bike in the house, just put your bike in the house, leave it there. If it's outside, it's gonna get took, fam. Like, there's no way.
So it's going to get took. I think he means it's going to get taken. I'll just translate that for you. So now they're giving you security advice. Okay, take heed to this one. If you keep your bike in your house, otherwise, if you leave it outside, it's going to get nicked. That's basically what they're saying. Yeah.
No way that like, everyone. There's so many bike gangs out there, sucking heads. Like, fam, it's a thing. Like,
He sounds like he's pretty pissed off because there's competition around.
it's impossible. If you have to keep your bike in the yard. Like, otherwise, it's gonna get sucked. That's the only way.
That's the only place it's safe.
Even then, fam, if I know there's a bike in there, no one's in the yard, I'll just fucking boot the thing and wheel it out of the house, fam.
See, he's laughing about it now, but he won't be laughing when he does grab the wrong person, when he steals the wrong person's bike. This is what we're up against, and this is the discussion that we're having, because like the guys have said in Romania, you better call the police before they get to you, because otherwise you're a dead man. That's not me saying it. That's a quote from a person that is actually from Romania and knows the score out there. So yeah, let's carry on watching this.
If there's a bike worth it, why not, bro?
If it's like an R1T5, I'm going in the house, or if it's in a garden, I'm a wheel it out of the garden. Simple.
So do you think there's anything the police could do to stop this?
No.
Never.
Oh yeah, tactical contact.
Unless they write us off or some dumb shit like that, fam. Like, I don't know,
But
fam.
obviously, they are trying to. They're trying to fight all this crime. Obviously, recently they started getting all these scrambler bikes and that on the roads.
Yeah.
It's mad.
It's working.
See, man hasn't bucked any of the feds yet, but soon come, you get it. I know it's gonna happen soon, so man's waiting.
Do you feel that's going to be an effective way of them trying to stop moped crime by having scramblers on the street?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh,
Do you think it's
100%. You
deterring
agree?
people from stealing bikes?
Nah, I don't think it's gonna put people off.
No.
It's just another tactic that's gonna flood away in a couple of years. You get me?
I don't think so.
So being
kid.
there for a little while, but after a while, people won't even care and carry on doing what they're doing anyway. So there'll be no point of doing it.
See, kid, people are taking things into their own hands. It's just, I don't recommend it. I don't want anybody in jail. I don't want any victim of bike theft in jail. But people are starting to get kind of angry at it and frustrated. And although the police do a lot for bike theft, believe me, I know. It seems that, from a victim's point of view, it doesn't look like they're doing a lot, because they don't follow up regularly with information. They just deal with the information and crack on with it. So it's not the police fault. I will say that the police do try. It's after the initial policeman, it's the upper tiers. That's where the issue is, I think.
And who would you say some of your role models are? Like, who are the people that you grew up?
My dad. Obviously, he don't want me doing all this shit, and I have so much love for my family. But obviously, I'm just trying to make tea on the road. Like, I've been doing this. I'm not gonna gas up. I've been doing this since I was like 14, 15. I just went through tough shit with my family, arguments.
No, good point.
That obviously
Hey,
brought man to the road, obviously. But yeah, fam.
Real talk, boy. I feel you still. I think a lot of people, it's like that for man. Man come from hard places where there's bare hardship and then end up being sucked into the road, not as a way of something to do, but as a way of living, surviving out here.
so a lot of hardship. They come from places where there's a lot of hardship, right? And I do admit it is bloody hard out there at the best of times. Even before COVID, it was bloody hard to get a job. But there are jobs for young kids. There are 1,000,001 incentives for kids. They just want everything done now. And I don't accept that. We live in the UK. Okay, I'm not sure what it's like in other countries that do tune in and watch the live, but this is the UK that we're dealing with now. Everything is accessible. Everything that that you want can be earned, And whether you're too embarrassed to work in Mackey's or KFC or sweeping the floor or doing other things, being a bloody gardener. My first job was mowing lawns, and that's how I made my money. These kids can use their initiative because they're not all stupid. A lot of, there's quite a few of them that are pretty clever. Use your bloody initiative. Get out there and do your thing. Stay away from our bloody bikes. Anyway, rant over.
Because you feel like there's no other way out there, bro.
The fittest, fam.
Come on. And how much money would you say you man are making a week?
Depends on the bike's condition, bro.
You see, the thing with me, it's either a drop, a lick, anything. You get me?
I know.
This bike thing
Such a
is on the
difficult
side,
life.
You get me? Sometimes, obviously, the main reason I get bikes is to use them to do other shit. You get me? Obviously, if my bro calls me up, I got a drop on this yard. Boom, go around there. You get me?
That's right,
it can
then.
hit, bro. It can vary from anything from a fucking £10 to 20 bags. You get?
Yeah. And would you say bikes are effective because you can use them for multiple purposes?
That's the only reason we use them.
Yeah, to steal from old ladies.
Largest collection of plugins for final
Oh,
cut
God, there's an advert. Sorry about that.
customizable titles.
Let's skip this bloody ad.
If you don't go to school, that's gonna make you go to the roads. You get it? It's either school or the roads, fam. Pick, fam, and pick wisely, bro.
Feed the rats.
There ain't no turning back from that decision.
You get it? No turning back, fam. Too late. You see, mad, fam.
Is it really like that? Would you say it's really like that once you're in, that's it? There's no turning back on this thing.
Of course, it bloody is.
There's so many ways you can
There's
get
a way
it.
to change your life around, fam. You can go get into a fucking college thing, anything, fam. If you're getting help from fucking people, or you apply for it, you have to, like, you can't expect people to do it for yourself. Like, you have to do it for yourself, innit? Like, there's ways to come out.
You see this quick money thing, man? You fall in love with it, innit? Over time, you
Quick
realise
money.
it's bullshit,
That's
bro. Quick
the
money
key word
comes
here.
quick,
Quick
but it goes
money.
Quick too, you get me? You can't invest that money, fam. You can't do nothing, bro. That money's gonna go soon. You get it?
Their money, like you can't go and can't use nothing
Exactly,
positive
fam.
with it.
What? The Fed busting your yard, they find a couple racks. You think that's coming back to your pocket, fam? Take that.
So all that work that you did to get it's gone.
You get it, fam.
Yeah. And do you know
But it's a
what?
trap that was addictive because I'm sure like the money that you make on roads, you won't be able to make in a 9-to-5 job.
You get me?
No.
100%. That's why.
And this is the beauty about BikerBiker here. And I'm going to give you the inside scoop and the bare bones of Biker. We're not interested, okay, in naming and shaming these people on public, in any social media capacity. We're not interested in them. We're interested in taking the bikes that they've taken so they can't make money. That's what BikerBiker are all about. So if anybody questions BikerBiker to yourselves, you've heard it from me, and it's something that I set up 11 years ago, 10 years ago. At the end of the day, we're after to cut them off from their source of cash. Because when you starve somebody, they go on to something else. And that's what we're after. That's how we're fighting our fight. We're not into ramming people. We're not into bodily harm. We're not into, anything related to that. We're into cutting it off at the source. And so you've heard it here, and you've heard it from them just there, right there. I'll play it again for you. When they get their bikes taken away that they've stolen, it leaves them with no money. That's what we're all about.
Nothing
Exactly,
positive
fam.
with it.
What? The Fed busting your yard, they find a couple racks. You think that's coming back to your pocket, fam? Take that.
So all that work that you did to get it's gone.
You get it, fam.
But it's a trap that was addictive because I'm sure like the money that you make on roads, you won't be able to make in a 9-to-5 job.
You get me? 100%. That's why you fall in love with it, fam.
Is that why? Do you think that's one of the big factors that why people
100%.
fall in love with the roads? Is it really easy money out there?
Well done.
Life or life, just stick to school, innit? Cause whilst you get on this road thing, it's gonna be hard to get out, innit?
So he's giving schooling advice now. Stick to school.
Then it's gonna get harder, you get me?
Find yourself in a cycle, man.
Yeah, trust me, it's a vicious cycle as well.
Talk to me about the cycle.
Fam, the cycle.
The circle of
is
trust.
like, boom. You say the daily cycle, and boom, get up, make your money. At the end of the day, feds are gonna be up your ass 24/7. You
Yeah,
get me?
they are.
Feds are my number one ops, fam. Fuck the ops, I lie, but feds, fuck them even more, fam. You
Oh,
get
look
it?
at how angry he
Up your
is.
ass 24/7, bro. They don't want to see you succeed, obviously. So you're
No,
succeeding in the
I don't
wrong
want to
way,
see you
get it?
succeed.
Fuck it.
I don't want to see you succeed, you little rat. I certainly don't want to see you succeed. Not doing this. I'd like to see you succeed in something else. That's completely different from what you're doing now. I don't want you to succeed in this, and I'm going to do everything, and my team and the teams around the country are going to do everything that they can to make you not succeed.
But I'm not gonna lie, my G, you sound so wise, bro. All of you sound wise, like you know what's going on out here. You get me? Like you sound like proper clued up, like you know what's going on out here, and you can see like it's a system in that. It's almost like a trap in that, and I guess it's.
100%.
And you really feel like there's nothing that can be done to break it.
Obviously, there's many things people are doing. You get me? All these youth clubs, all of that.
Yeah, but they don't have many youth clubs nowadays.
You get
Oh, a youth
shut-
club. Is that what this is all
Yeah.
about? Because you haven't got a youth club.
And do you feel like youth clubs
Full of excuses.
would that help if there was more youth clubs?
Yeah, 100%. I remember back in the day, I used to go youth club back Friday after school. You get kick it off, play some football, all of that. But obviously, yeah, got shut
So because he hasn't got a youth club, he's going out stealing bikes.
down. Fuck that, man. Go on.
And would you say
Disbelief.
it being shut down had a negative impact?
Slightly. I want to say the biggest impact, but definitely impact. Yeah.
How about that, Mike?
'Cause I know a lot of people that used to go to that youth club that switched to the roads as well.
Oh,
You
God,
get me?
we're
I
banging
look
on
at
about
them
the
now
youth
and
club again.
I look
Look.
at them back in the day. It's a big difference, you get.
And that's because the youth clubs they're not there no more.
Slightly, partly in it.
Back in the day.
Who's your role models? Who do you look up to?
Oh, really? Follow your own path.
I look at a better version of myself in the future. That's what I look up to, bro. Yeah.
So he doesn't look up to anybody, hasn't got a role model. I'm sure we've all got role models in our lives as we were kids. Mine was Evil Knievel. Many of you might have shared that one. Eddie Kidd, another one. Who else is another role model of mine? Barry Sheen. You know, these are all role models. Maybe Barry Sheen shouldn't have been a role model to a certain extent. But, you know, they were role models to me. And those are the things that kept me on the straight and narrow. This kid is all about himself. He just wants to be a better version of himself. There's a huge problem there. Huge problem.
That's how you progress in that.
So would you just say you're just trying to make yourself, just trying to better yourself out here?
Yeah, bro. Just low key, get my money, goes.
So for those watching, say for those on the other side that are trying to tackle this and trying to stop this, is there anything they can do to stop moped crime in London?
It's just too easy, bro. Like, you just get drawn in, fam. It's too
There
easy.
is ways, obviously police, they can observe you, like they'll follow you for a while, they'll see what bike you ride, DNA if you're not wearing gloves one day, and fucking they fucking say if you park the bike up on the block, then they can obviously fucking take your bike away and they'll do obviously DNA check,
Well done, Mike.
if there's spit, fingerprints, anything, and obviously they can catch you from there. But obviously they can't really do anything about it, even if your fingerprints are on there, obviously, because like anyone can touch a bike. Like, it doesn't mean that, obviously it don't mean like
You stole
like, yeah, you stole it. That's what I'm trying to say. So they can't really do nothing about it, to be honest.
And do you think it will continue to happen?
Of course.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, they're off now, look. They just make riding bits. What are they doing now? Are they? Are they locking the bikes up? No. They're locking up stolen bikes. See, that's what I was talking about. See there? That's where you want to look. Stolen moped right there. Look at the shoes. The socks tucked into the tracksuit bottoms. Look.
What are you doing with the wires?
I'm doing them so the bike turns off. You see?
And you just turned it off by the wires.
Yeah.
He's locking up a stolen bike. What's the irony in that?
places for
Oh,
good.
this bloody adverts.
Together, Expedia.
We're electrifying this classic Beetle, and you can
Okay,
thanks
so
to Optimus energy.
so these kids are locking up these bikes here, so nobody else nicks them. That was shit. What's he doing?
Land on the pig in the door. Yeah, come on.
What?
And then you have a go.
It's as if he's trying to communicate. I know. It'll be Crocs next. Okay, a little bit of showboating around, look. Oh. So I think that's just about... Oh, nice little skid there, look. Yeah, yeah, Shire horses minge. There's your Lamborghini, look. I know, what is it? Ah, for fuck's sake. Right, so I think we've just about finished with this one now. Oh, there they are again, look, on the thief. And let's just end with this. Let's see what they're doing here, look. Go on, hit the island. Oh, all right. Okay, so that's just about the end of that then. Thanks for joining me with that one. You know, that was a hell of a bit of a perspective from the other side. I like the fact that they tried to justify themselves, that, you know, and they also, you know, confirmed that it's easy money. Where's my Christmas tree? Not in the picture here. Let me have a look here. Why is my Christmas tree not there? There it is. Mrs. Biker's lovely Christmas tree. Yeah, Pricks on Mopeds episode 1. And they're trying to give like really good advice to people. They sound like twats. Let me know your opinions on this. I thought the same thing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're going to finish the live now. We're going to wrap up. It's God, Jesus Christ, we've been on live for 1 hour and 33 minutes. It's usually just an hour, so we've really gone over time, but I've really enjoyed this. I've really enjoyed my time. Sorry about the start of this. We'll try not to do it again. So yeah, let's get the bits and pieces going tomorrow night. Join us again maybe the night after, and we'll do a huge giveaway. What I'm going to do is give people a chance to, you know, to pitch in. Look out for us on the page. We're going to have a display on everything that we're giving away, and we'll get it to you before Christmas, even if we have to courier it to you. So good luck on that one. Merry Christmas, everybody. We'll see you in a day or two, and please be safe. Go lock up your bikes right now. Don't give them an opportunity to make money. That's a key message out there. Thank you very much, guys. See you next time, and I hope you enjoyed it. Be safe out there. Go make yourself a cup of tea, and we'll see you next time. Cheers, then. Bye-bye.